Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Definitely a foggy start to the day. We're still dealing with it. Visibility still about 2 miles here in the metro. It's at zero currently in Carthage. So we're still dealing with that. And I think it's probably going to last, I would say, about the next hour or so. And then things will finally start to get better in terms of visibility. Still going to be dealing with mostly cloudy skies today. But on the bright side, temperatures will continue to warm up. Maybe not so much so right now. It's currently 44 outside. But we eventually will be back to the 50s and low 60s later on today. So
Yeah, it will definitely feel a little bit nicer as the day rolls around. Still looking at about to above average for this time of year. So not necessarily terrible though. We're not into the 70s like we're expecting into the next couple of days. But as you are getting out and throughout much of the afternoon hours, it's going to be a relatively nice look. Again, partly cloudy to mostly cloudy conditions across the area. No chance of any rainfall for the day today, but that will be changing to the next couple of days.
Yeah, so we're going to be dealing with maybe an isolated shower Wednesday night, but more of us likely to see the rain Thursday and Friday. That's because we do have a cold front that will be on the way. And with that, some showers and storms will be possible ahead of that cold front. Again, main time frame right now looks to be a Thursday night and into early Friday morning, but it does look to clear out by the Friday morning commute. And then we're left with just dry conditions for the rest of your Friday and into this weekend, which looks beautiful, by the way. We're going to see plenty of sunshine. Temperatures only dropped into the mid 60s, and then we're back to the 70s by Sunday. So we're pretty much going to be in the 60, 70 range over the next 7 to 10 days. But again, main focus right now is tracking that cold front that's expected Thursday night and into Friday morning. And there could be a few storms that pack a little bit of a punch. That's why we got a marginal risk, which is a level 1 out of 5 for areas along and west of I-55. A few of our far most northwestern or southwestern counties under a slight risk, which is a level 2 out of 5 for the potential of those stronger storms.
Yeah, whenever I was looking earlier, it didn't necessarily seem like there was a lot of potential for that chance for some severe storms, but there is that short time frame that Ashley and I were talking about just a little bit ago that they could pop up. And again, we're mainly looking at threats of damaging winds and flash flooding with the system, as we'll probably get about maybe an inch or two, up to 2 inches in some places, but we'll stay relatively dry. You have that chance for some isolated showers Wednesday night, but then the real rainmaker will start making its way into our forecast, more so into the overnight hours. So it says Friday morning on the top. Don't let that fool you. It's early Friday morning, not necessarily impacting your morning commute just quite yet. It's an overnight event, so make sure you do have ways of staying updated into the overnight hours. Keep your ringer on just in case if something does pop up, you're not caught off guard and you're actually woken up whenever the alarm does go off, if it were to. But thankfully, the threats are fairly low. The potential for severe weather's low, but again, it's still there. It's not zero, but it is lower.
Yeah. So again, main threats, damaging winds could be anywhere between 50, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Flash flooding also could be an issue because the ground is already so saturated from the rain we saw Sunday night and into Monday morning. So again, flash flooding could be an issue. Not really expecting hail or anything like that. The tornado risk is low, but it is not zero. So again, something to keep in mind. Again, Thursday night, early-ish Friday morning. But again, 1 to 2 inches of rain possible across central and southwest Mississippi. But after that, things will dramatically improve by sunrise Friday. And then we're looking at pretty quiet conditions to wrap up the week and into this upcoming weekend, even into most of next week. We really don't see rain at least until the end of next week. That's where it's looking like right now. So after this front moves in, then we're looking at pretty nice conditions for this weekend. So
yeah, this weekend looks honestly great. But again, it's definitely going to be very warm, well above average for this time of year. But a live view right now, Bacon Forest camera, you're starting to see some clearing. Same thing down near Tylertown and Monticello. Still looking at mostly cloudy conditions, though, but that is much better than the fog that is still settling in for still the next little bit here into the metro and to areas off into the east and northeast. So please, if you do have to get on out, make sure you drive safe. I know visibility was pretty much basically nothing, so I'm sure it looks a lot better now, but still very just muggy look for us. Yeah. Very nasty day.
Yeah, it's just because of that high pressure. There's nowhere really for that moisture to go. So it's kind of just all trapped. That's why visibility was so low this morning, but luckily we'll continue to see it improve over the next hour or so, and then maybe a little bit of sunshine peeking through this afternoon. Then otherwise things will be relatively quiet for the rest of your Tuesday. So
yeah, you really don't have to worry about too much today. That's
yes,
nice.
yes. So that's all we have for today. We'll have more on the potential for storms later on today as we get new model runs in. And of course, Lisa and Dave will be on later on this afternoon to give you an update on that. And of course, also during the upcoming newscast. So until then, have a great rest of your Tuesday.